Hi students, welcome back. This is Plus 2 Computer Application Chapter 9 Connecting PHP and MySQL. Before getting into the video, please do subscribe. In this class, we are going to learn about connecting PHP and MySQL, how to connect PHP and MySQL. So first you are going to learn MySQL functions in PHP, then managing database connections, and then performing queries, finally closing connections. So let's start with an introduction. Data is important in computer and internet related applications. In the previous class, you have learnt about creating forms and files. So what for form is used? It is used to collect data from user. So in this lesson, what you're going to learn is after collecting the data, where it is stored? It is stored in database. So these databases are connected with programming language and perform major operations like insert, select, update, and delete. So all these operations are done for the database using structured query language, that is SQL. The combination of PHP and MySQL has become a very popular server-side web scripting language in internet. So PHP is used to create web applications and MySQL is used to handle the data collected from the user. For example, look at this page. I hope you know this application. Yes, it is Facebook web application and it is developed with PHP. The design of this page, the front end application which the user can view, all those is designed by PHP. Not only PHP with our additional different languages, scripting languages. And all the photos which you post, all the videos, everything is stored in database. So that data is handled by MySQL. So PHP and MySQL is the combination of Facebook web application. In PHP scripting language, many functions are available for MySQL database connectivity and to execute SQL queries. MySQL is extension in PHP scripting language which gives access to the MySQL database. And these are the three main functions used in PHP program to connect MySQL. So to connect MySQL in PHP, we need MySQL I underscore connect function. And to close the connection, we use MySQL I underscore close function. And to perform queries, we use MySQL I underscore query function. So let's see one program with all these three functions and let's execute that program. The program begins with OpenPHP tag and for database connection we need 4 parameters. So these 4 parameters are server name, username, password and database name. Server name is localhost, username is root, password is empty and database is sample. So before creating this program, we have to create the database in MySQL. So after creating the database, we have to mention the name of the database in this place. So that is what sample. So these 4 parameters are used in the function MySQL I underscore connect. So to connect the database, we use this function. And this function has 4 parameters: server name, username, password and database name. So these 4 parameters should be written inside this parenthesis. And we do have if statement. So this if statement is used if the connection fails. If the connection is not proper, then we do have die function to report the error. So the error message is failed to connect and the success message is connected successfully. So if condition, if it is false, we do get this echo statement, connected successfully. So all these statements are used for performing queries and the main goal of MySQL and PHP connectivity is to retrieve and manipulate the database from MySQL. So here we have a query that is select start from salary. Salary is the name of the table. So that query is stored in this particular variable. that is SQL underscore statement. And here we use MySQL query function. So this function has two parameters. One is the connection and the other one is query statement. So with this, the query function will be executed. Every single row should be read from the table. For that, here we do have another function, that is MySQL underscore num underscore rows. So every single row from the table will be read, and if it is true, it will display the content. Content means every single row, the data will be displayed. For that, we do have while loop. So this is the programming code used for performing queries. We do have database, we do have table, we do have data, and the data will be displayed row wise. And finally, after the manipulation, you can close the connection. For that, we do have MySQL I underscore close connection. So this line is used to close the connectivity. So save this program in the specified location. So this is the location you have to save the program. And now let's execute the program. To execute, let us open my computer, local disk C, XAMPP folder, and we have to take XAMPP control. Double click on this icon, you will get control panel of XAMPP. Here we do have two things, Apache and MySQL. This both the service should be enabled. Now we do get admin of Apache, that is used to execute PHP program. So open, just make a click on admin, so you will get a browser. Now this is the browser opened with server of PHP. Now delete dashboard and just enter the folder name. So this is the folder, we have stored the program in this folder. Now what we have to do is simply make a click on this connection.php. So this is the program we have created. Look at this, connected successfully, the connection is done and we do have the data present. So this is displayed in browser, so that is web. Here we do have the table data. ID is 1, name is Alex, age is 20 and salary is 3000. So this is actually displayed, but the data is retrieved from MySQL. So let us check the table. So for that, we have to just make a click on this admin of MySQL. You will get the server, MySQL server, that is PHP myadmin. Now here you can find the database name. Our database name is sample. Make a click on sample so that you can find the table name, that is salary. Just make a click on salary, you can view the table. So look at this. So the table is holding one single row and this information is retrieved and it is displayed in this web page. So here we have connected PHP and MySQL. The information is gathered from MySQL. So look at the program. We have used all the three functions to connect, to query, and to close the function. So this is what connectivity program. The learning part of this lesson is just three functions. You have to learn about these three functions alone. To connect database and PHP, we are going to use MySQL I underscore connect function. And this function has 4 parameters. You can verify the 4 parameters in this video itself. And next function is MySQL I underscore close function. This is to close the connectivity. And the last one is MySQL I underscore query function. Query function is used to take the data from database and to display in the web page. So as I said, connectivity is done to retrieve and manipulate the data from MySQL database server. And creating database and table, that is explained in chapter 3 itself. So if you want to know, you can just view those videos. And in this lesson, we have learned only the connectivity of PHP and MySQL. So let us quickly get into the recap of chapter 9, that is connecting PHP and MySQL. We have learned about MySQL function in PHP, managing database connections, performing queries, and closing function. So totally 3 functions. To create connection, we have one function, and to perform queries, and to close the connection. So these three are the functions explained in this chapter. So that's all for today. Thank you.